Hi everyone, welcome to AI TV. Today we're here at the AI Expo Africa to talk to startups about what's happening in AI. My guest today is Mpho from Box Fusion. Mpho, please introduce yourself. It's lovely to have you here.
Thank you for welcoming me, Heidi. My name is Mpho Hlalele, and I head marketing and communication at Box Fusion, and we are excited to be here for the second time running.
That's amazing. So tell us a little bit about what Box Fusion is, what do you do, why are you at the AI Expo?
Thank you. So what we do is we develop software mainly for the public sector. We have solutions such as e-admissions that is used by the GDE, which is Gauteng Department of Education, for admitting their students or learners who are going to grade 1 or grade 8. So those are one of our flagship solutions that we are very proud of. We also digitize some of the public sector's administrative processes, such as e-leave and e-submission. So we are very passionate about making sure that our government is able to pass their audit and make our life easy. Because at the end of the day, as citizens of South Africa, we'd really love to receive an immaculate service from our government.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Please can we have immaculate
We are ready.
service from
We
our
are ready.
government?
We are ready and willing.
Okay.
We have about 72 government departments that are our customers.
That's
so we're
amazing.
hoping that it's going to grow more and more.
And what kind of departments use your technology?
So we have Gauteng Department of Education. We have the National Department of Labor. In Mpumalanga, we are province-wide. All their 12 departments are using our solutions. They are using the e-leave and invoice tracking from 2019.
That's amazing.
So we've got about 6 years running with them.
That's amazing.
Yes.
And tell me, your purpose with AI and being at the AI Expo, you must have some element of AI in your solution. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Definitely. The exciting part is that we are participating as well, not just as being an exhibitor. We are participating in the track, the customer study. We are developing a software solution for one of our customers, which is actually outside South Africa, where they are going to enhance the customer service using the AI. So we're talking about that. And it's a public sector customer. So we are saying that we are ready, we are willing to walk the journey with our customers. And it doesn't have to be private. I mean, when you think about such services, we think it's only reserved for the private sectors because they have money and everything. No. We want to scale our governments, not just in South Africa, but across Africa, to ensure that they are giving us the best of service delivery.
That's amazing.
Yes.
And can you give us an example of how AI is used in your solution?
Yes. So we have a chatbot called Boza.
A chatbot.
A chatbot
Okay.
called Boza is an intelligent chatbot that we use to help us. So we're using it as it started as a policy advisor. So where you can upload your services. So how we're using it is to make sure that there's a lot of productivity that happens. Our HR department is using it to ensure that there is time for them to do more strategic things.
Okay.
Because we can't have an Mpho asking when she's at home and bored, sending a Teams message on email asking how many leave days I have, just
Okay.
because Pete decided that we have some money reserved. So we have an AI that is, you can use it on your WhatsApp. You can ask how many leave days. So all these frequently asked questions that
Okay.
they can use, and then it reserves more time for the company to actually grow in terms of what they do and the strategic point of view.
So less time of government employees on administrative
Yes,
tasks
yes.
and more on important tasks, which is amazing.
Yes.
And so have you found that it's created any kind of efficiencies using the chatbot to let people ask how many leave days they have by WhatsApp? Has that helped create some efficiencies?
Yes, it has. Because it means that there's improvement in service delivery. Why is that? And there is an element of analytical reporting. So it means that every month you check how many questions we've got, what are the questions, so that they can be able to address that. It helps as well in a departmental environment where it can help with a culture. Because when people start asking more about leave, you think, okay, people want to be off work a lot of times. Something is happening, why is that? So it helps with that, so that you can review it. When you have company meetings and you say, you know what, we are hearing, these are your concerns, this is what we are addressing. Are we on the right track? And we take it from there.
Okay, so
it
you can
definitely
use your
has.
you can use your analytics
Yes.
from what people are asking
From
in
what
the
people are
chatbot
asking.
to see, like, to sort of almost gauge the temperature of your employees
Correct.
in terms of where their heads are at
Yes.
and that kind of thing. That's amazing. And is this something that you see growing in South Africa, the use of chatbots in government and that sort of thing to create efficiencies?
Yes.
Like what trends are you seeing?
Yes, I think it is important because it leaves people to start thinking about what I can do best.
Okay.
You leave the chatbot to do these menial things because remember, you program it. You go and put in the prompts to say, you do this for me while I look at other things. So you go and you give me reports to say, okay, the communities or the departments are worried about ABC. So while I'm fixing the A part of it or the B, depending on on the level of priority, you can continue to monitor things and can help. So I think it does help. I think the most important thing that we also focusing on is skilling. A lot of people are very wary of embracing AI because they think it's going to take their jobs. So what we're trying
Especially
to
at
say,
the Department
yes,
of Labour.
yes.
They're definitely going to be worried about that.
So how we always talk to them is say, we want you to do better, to have more time to actually empower yourself.
Be less stressed.
Be less
even.
stressed.
Be more productive.
Yes, because now the challenge that you are going to have is, how do I prompt it better? And for you to do that, you need to be able to skill yourself. So you are the one that actually working the journey with it. You are better. You are a better chatbot because I'm giving you input that I know is proper. So yeah, skilling is, we've realized that it's very important.
That's amazing.
Yes.
And the solution that you built that uses AI, is it a proprietary solution or did you integrate with other solutions that are out there like ChatGPT or Claude?
So because most of our solutions are on Microsoft Azure, we do use some of Microsoft. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you've got a Microsoft Azure solution that powers all of this.
Yes.
Okay, that's amazing. Give me 1 minute. How are we doing for time, guys? I've got 2.5 minutes. Okay, cool. Let me think of what else to ask you. So the solution is currently in South Africa serving governments and private sector. What do you think the opportunity is for you outside of South Africa? Do you see the same trends in AI happening across the continent, across the world? Do you believe that this is an offer that could also work outside of South Africa? Is this an exportable service?
Yes, it is. We've had some conversations with a few of the people outside of South Africa where they are saying, we have challenges. We want to do better by our citizens. What can we do? How did you guys do it? Because one thing that I haven't mentioned is that what makes us sort of a unique service provider is that we integrate with a lot of the government legacy systems.
Okay.
So being able to break through that, we're saying, listen, whatever challenges you have, let's work together. Let's see how we can integrate with our solutions and take you further. So we're not necessarily saying we are changing everything that you have, and we're saying, what do you have? How do we integrate? How do we make sure that with what you have, you can actually better yourself? Yes.
And do you find that, you've talked a bit about government legacy software and systems, which can be like 25 years outdated, like banking infrastructure sometimes. Do you find that they are open to, is this a solution that you can just bolt onto what they already have? Or is it something that if a government wants to start implementing this, say for example they've decided that they want to have more AI solutions in what they offer, do they have to start from scratch, or can they just bolt on a solution that you offer?
So it depends on what they're looking for. I think what we would normally do is to make sure that we come in and we say, what is it that you're looking for? What is the end goal here? What do you have? We start with what you have. And if what you have is something that we can work with as a company that is able to integrate, then we can do it. If we need to build something from scratch, we can do that, but we also try and face it as well, because we don't want to scare people off to say, oh my gosh, they are coming in with the services and everything. And I've seen that happened with Mpumalanga as the province that we have done the province-wide rollout, where it helped them work with a lot of their solutions. So that also empowers us, because then we are able to see, okay, this is how we integrate with this one. How do we integrate with that? So it helps our case as well. So when we go out there, we say, listen, this is what we have done, this is how we can help you.
That's
It's our
amazing.
case.
And what are you most excited about in terms of the future for Box Fusion?
Sure, I think it's the growth and being part of the hope for South Africa. I think I'm in a very privileged position, because people don't necessarily think that public sector has opportunities, but working for a company that is bettering our country, I think it's amazing.
That is
So
amazing.
I'm looking forward to being part of people that revive hope for South Africa, and eventually seeing a South Africa that is alive with possibilities, the same hope that we had in 1994.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mpho. Lovely
you,
to have you here. And that's us from AI TV today.
Thank you.